Aid workers from the Midlands-based charity Muslim Hands are helping thousands of people in Pakistan who've been displaced by the recent flooding. Yesterday, we saw the team helping to treat hundreds at a pop-up medical centre in the Sindh province, which is one of the worst affected areas.
Well, in the country's largest city, Karachi, many have been arriving with just the clothes on their backs in the hope they'll stand a better chance of survival. Our reporter Lewis Warner has been with that team from the Midlands and joins us from Karachi now. Obviously, people trying to get to those big cities. How tough have the journeys been for them, Lewis?
Well, the displaced people that we've been filming with have come on extraordinary journeys, often walking long distances or doing it in the back of a truck with, as you say, only the things that they own, which is now often just the clothes on their back. And for the AIDS team from the Midlands that we've been following, it's been really difficult to get aid out to those rural areas. So on the face of it, it does help that people are coming here to Karachi, but they're still trying valiantly to get that aid out to those hard-to-reach areas. Of course, the people coming here to Pakistan's largest city are doing so in the search of a better life, but they are finding themselves still living in places that you and I would see as completely not safe. This may look like the aftermath of a war zone, but there are no guns here. Abandoned buildings are now home to the thousands who fled to the cities in the hope of finding help. Their only enemy is Mother Nature and her destructive ways. So tell me what it's like for Saba and her family to live here.
So Saba and her family, they are 8 people, they are living over here. So that's where they are cooking, that's their washroom. And Saba and her 3 kids, they sleep over here. And her mother-in-law and 3 siblings, they sleep over there.
But there's no roof to this building.
Yeah, so like if there is flood or water, so like they don't have any shelter to protect themselves or their kids. Her kids, like they are crying all the time because they want things, they want tea and everything in the morning, but they don't have anything, they don't have any food, or she's 5 months pregnant, she doesn't have anything for her future kid, like any clothes or anything. They didn't have any means of livelihood to go out of their home and bring food. So it's been like months they didn't have like food, proper food.
With the help of the Pakistani Navy, food parcels are being given out in Kamari for the first time. This area has been overlooked in the past. Now donations from the charity Muslim Hands include flour, sugar and rice. Well, these people have been internally displaced because of the flooding and have come here to the south of Karachi, which is Pakistan's largest city, in the search of a better life and in the search of some help. For many of them, this is the first aid they've received since the flooding started more than a month ago. Haifa is from Birmingham. She's with the team at Muslim Hands organising the food distributions.
It's already a poverty-stricken area, so the floods devastated it even more. And with the food parcels, it gives them that bit of hope, and they get the essentials, what is needed, for like £25, and it lasts them for 2 weeks.
The names of each family are called out one by one. A representative is then allowed to sit by their food parcel and join in a moment of prayer. Thanking those who've donated. This organised distribution of aid prevents desperate scrambles and unfairness and gives beneficiaries some dignity. Rabia travelled almost 200 miles over 4 days just to be here. Her home was destroyed. She thought her family's chances would be better near a big city. Yet after more than a month, this is the first aid she's received.
I'm
very happy to receive this aid, and I cannot express my feelings. Tears are falling from my eyes. I'm very vulnerable. I don't have my house or anyone to earn for me. I only have Allah and my children. I have 1 girl and a 2-year-old son. I do not have anything else. I'm in so much pain.
When there are no tears left, a brief moment of happiness sets in. Finally, food to share with the family. what we've witnessed over the last few days is the knock-on effects of the climate warming. Glaciers at the tip of Pakistan have melted with the water flowing down. Now, Pakistan produces around 1% of the world's carbon emissions, but it is clearly at the forefront of suffering from the climate emergency. Some here believe that doesn't make them simply unlucky. They are putting it down to and say they are suffering because of over-industrialised nations in the West, like the UK, producing far too much carbon, and that means that those countries like the UK should be stepping up to help Pakistan.
Lewis, thank you. A very moving report.